Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for taking your time to be here. And also thank you to our online member for your active participation in this informative session. My name is Pamela Wanja. I'm the head of credit and FOSA, Ushuru Sacco. And I will be taking you through our product offering. And I will start with BOSA Savings. We have categorized our product in terms of the savings product and also the credit product. And on the credit savings product, we have the product under the BOSA, and also we have the product under the FOSA. Share capital is 10,000. The interest paid on this account is that the account earns the dividends, which is paid at the end of the year, and the amount to be paid is determined at the annual delegate meeting. This account accessibility, it is non-withdrawable. And also it is not refundable upon member withdrawal, but it can be transferred to another member. The second account in this category, we have the ordinary savings account. This is the share deposits account, which we normally use as a deposit, as a loan qualifier to our members. The minimum monthly contribution to this account is 3,000 and also 1,000 for new entrants, and also 5% of the basic salary. The interest earned in this account, it's also determined at the end of the year according to the SACCO performance. Accessibility of this fund, the fund is non-withdrawable. However, upon membership withdrawal from the society, the amount is refunded to the member. The third account under BOSA Savings, we have the Hifadhi Savings Account. This is a savings account for unforeseen emergencies. It's a voluntary contribution account which is also withdrawable, and the withdrawal is unlimited. And also the interest paid on this account is determined at the annual delegate meeting. The other category of the savings account is under FOSA. We have the SASA savings account. This is a transaction account which allow member to do the transactions through various channels which we have. We have the various channel we have is we have the over-the-counter, whereby the member can access the fund directly through our banking hall at the head office where we have FOSA. The member can access fund through the mobile banking, that is the USSD. The member can access fund through this account through the ATM and also the PesaLink. This account is used for all disbursement or the payment made to the members, including the salary processing, all loans disbursement, the dividends and the interest payment, as well as the mobile deposits. As I have said, it supports also internal and external standing order, whereby the member can put a standing order to various internal accounts or to various external accounts. This we don't pay any interest to this account since it's a transaction account, and the member is the fund is available to access to the member anytime. The other savings account under FOSA, we have the Kwenzi savings account. This is an account which we have opened to allow the members save for their children who are under 18. The minimum balance for this account is 1,500. The minimum monthly contribution is 500. Minimum interest earning balance is 4,500. We have free standing order. If you have an active SASA account, maybe your salary is passing through SASA account, you can put a standing order through your SASA account to finance this account. We are also planning to issue the piggy banks for account holders with the balance of 10,000. This is something good which is coming very soon. We are also planning to activate the fun day for the children so that we can be hosting children through various region offices and celebrate with them this account. Also, we normally give the birthday gift for balances over 200,000, and there is 3 free withdrawal per annum. And this is because this account we have modeled it to enable the parent to save money for the school fees of their children. So we have allowed 3 minimum free withdrawal, and any withdrawal above the 3 we charge 200 Kenya shilling. The interest paid on this account is 6% per annum, and it's paid on an annual basis. The other product is the Likizo account. This is a savings account for the holiday. We are operating this account to allow the members save on a continuous basis. And the minimum operating balance for this account is 1,500. The monthly contribution is 1,000. We also have the free standing order from your SASSA account. Maybe your salary is passing through SASSA account. We can do a free standing order. The member will enjoy organized travel packages. We had partnered with Bonfire Adventure so that they can enable us plan for packaged tour whereby we can take our members as they enjoy their holidays. The slogan on this account is you save, you travel, and you earn. The interest paid on this account is 6% per annum, and it's paid on an annual basis. Accessibility, we allow free to withdraw per annum. The other savings account in FOSA, we have the JAZA account. This allows the member to achieve specific goal, and the monthly deposit contribution is 500, and it can be withdrawn anytime. The interest paid on this account is 6% per annum, and it's paid annually. And also we allow the member to do 2 free withdrawal per annum. The other one is a Biashara Bora account. This is an account which it's not very currently active. However, it's something we are taking good on it to make sure that we are able to model the product and also make it available to our members so that the member can bank their business proceeds through the FOSA, and at the same time we allow the member to access loan using the same deposits. The other accounts in FOSA, we have the fixed deposit account. This is a special saving product with limited withdrawal. The funds are fixed for a specific period of time, and we have tied the savings period in terms of the 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 12 months. You can choose one of the, for example, if you have a project and you have not initiated that project and you have your fund already, we always encourage the member, you can, instead of putting that money idle sitting in your SASSA account, you can choose to fix them for a period of time like 3 months, and you are able to earn interest at the end of the 3 months before your project kick. The interest paid on this account is also on a graduated scale, depending on the amount and also the period of time. And the higher the amount you fix and the higher the period of time you choose, the higher the interest rate. And that schedule is available on our catalog. I think the members should be able to go through it and see how they can use the same to benefit from that product. We don't pay interest if the member cancel the deposit before maturity. We expect you to forfeit the interest to that account until unless you wait for the amount to mature. The other category of our products, so that is the savings product which we normally have under BOSA and as well as under FOSA. So I'll go to the other category of our product, that is the loan products. And these products, we have categorized them still into 2, the BOSA loan and also the FOSA loan. And under the BOSA loan, we have the normal loan, which we normally do the multiplier of 4. So if your deposit is 1 million, you are able to multiply that deposit by 4 and get a loan of 4 million. The interest rate is 1% per month on a reducing balance, and the repayment period is 72 months. And the member need to provide security to this loan, which you can use your deposit as a security. You can also use Galanta as the security or use the collateral. What do I mean by the collateral? The collateral is that the member can give us a title deed or a logbook, which we can use also to provide security to that loan. And what is required is that the member is expected to share with us a copy of the logbook or the title deed, from which we are going to do the valuation, and then we will pick 60% of the market value of that asset to use it as the collateral to that loan. So no more stress of getting Galantas. If you have a security, like a title deed or logbook, you can as well use as the security to any loan. The second loan we have under BOSA is the refinance loan with the deposit multiplier of 4.5%. The interest rate is at 1.04 percent per month on a reducing balance, and the repayment period is 72 months. Also, I'll say that the member are required to provide security to this loan, which the member can use the deposit, guarantor, or collateral, as I have explained. The other one is the school fee loan. The deposit multiplier is 4 times. The interest rate is 1% per month. The repayment period is 24 months. And also the member will be required to provide security, either in terms of your deposits, you can use guarantor or collateral, as I have explained. The other category of the loan is the emergency loan. The deposit multiplier is 4. Interest rate is 1% per month. The repayment period is 12 months. And also the member will be required to provide security, whereby you can use your deposits, guarantor, or collateral, as I have explained. The other category is, the other product under BOSA is Jongea loan. This is loan which we normally, which we have tailored for new member who have not accumulated enough deposits. At least a member is required, a new member is required to do 1 month contribution, and the maximum loan which we can help you acquire through this product is 500,000 Kenya shilling. And what do I mean by helping the member boost? When a new member joins the society, we don't expect this member to have enough deposit to take up a loan in terms of the deposit multiplier. However, we can help the member boost the deposit, and we can give the member a loan to a maximum of 500,000. For example, if you have your account has the deposit balance of 50,000 and you are a new member, if you do mathematics by 4, the maximum loan you can get it's 200,000 using your deposit. However, through Jongea, we can help you boost your deposit up to 125,000, which when you say by 4, you are going to get a maximum loan of 500,000. And then what will happen is that out of the 500,000 we are going to give you, less the amount which you have used on the deposits, we are going to take it back to your deposit account. And what it means is that we have helped the SACCO, the member, to build on their wealth through the SACCO supporting them to boost the deposit. As well as this deposit which we have helped you to boost, you are going to earn the interest at the end of the year. The other product under BOSA, we have the TIBA loan with a deposit multiplier of 4 times. The interest rate is 1.6% per month on a reducing balance. The repayment period is 60 months. And this product is available for the member who, it's a BOSA product, however, available to members who process their salary through FOSA. And we also help the member boost their deposits. But the deposits we can boost to a maximum of 500,000. This one it's not, it's just a similar product like Jongea, but Jongea is only limited to the new member. But for the TIBA loan is for the existing member, whereby maybe your deposit is not enough to help you take up a bigger loan. Therefore, we help you boost your deposit, but the deposit we are going to boost, it has to be a maximum of 500,000. The other product under BOSA is the Shujaa loan with a deposit multiplier of 5 times. The interest rate is 1.23% per month amortized. When it is amortized, it will give you a better room on your pay slip to do a lower repayment for a higher facility. The repayment period, this product is one of our best products which we are offering to our member with the repayment period of 120 months. The security will also be required for this product through the member deposits. You can also use guarantors or collateral, as I have explained. So those are the products which we have under BOSA, the loan product which we have under BOSA category. And I'll go to the next loan product under FOSA category. Under FOSA, we have the salary advance. This is for the member who are processing their salary through FOSA on monthly basis. We give them a salary advance to the maximum of 5 times of their deposits. The interest rate is 3% per month. And the repayment period is basically 1 month. It's like we are giving your salary in advance. So once the salary hits your FOSA account, you are able to get the whole loan amount. The security which is attached to this loan is your deposit. Must have channeled your salary for 2 months. And how do you qualify? It is 50% of your lowest net salary for the 2 months. If you brought your last two net salary in FOSA was 40 and the other one 50, we take the lowest, which is 40, and that 40 we subject it to a qualification of 50%, meaning you can get a salary advance of 20,000. The next product is salary advance on checkoff. This is a product which we have partnered with the employer, that is the Kenya Revenue Authority, and therefore it is based on the employer arrangement. For you to access this product, you must be a member of the SACCO, and the maximum amount is pegged on your 1.5 times of your basic. So if your basic is 50,000, so a facility which you can qualify is 1.5 of that basic, or if you are on contract, 60% of the consolidated pay. The maximum amount which a member can borrow is 1 million, and there is no guarantors required, or there is no security required for this facility, since it's a check-off loan which we have an arrangement with the employer. The next loan in FOSA, we have the FOSA Pride loan. This is our current cash cow. The deposit multiplier, it's times 4. However, we have been running it on a promotion of times 5 times of your deposit. This product, we have been running it at an interest rate of 11% at some point. We later reviewed it to 11.5%, and currently we are doing it at 12%. But also with the review of the interest rate, we have also reviewed the repayment period from 84 to 96 months. It's basically our cash cow, whereby we have seen all those members who have embraced or who have patronized FOSA through the salary processing. They have greatly benefited from this product, and it's our urge that our members to embrace processing their salary through FOSA, so that they are also able to fully enjoy the benefit of FOSA. The security required for this product is deposits. The member can use guarantors as well as collateral, as I have explained. The member is required to have 1 month salary processing through FOSA. That is one of the qualifications. Or if you are interested to process the salary through FOSA, and your salary maybe is tied to the current bank where it's being paid to, as long as the member has provided us with an interest of channeling the salary through FOSA, we are able to guide the member on how we can do the bank loan buy-off in conjunction with the payroll office, and also the member committing to change the pay point, and we are able to buy off the bank loan and facilitate the member to process their salary through FOSA. This has been a very seamless process for us. We have done it to quite a number of members, and therefore I urge our member who payslip are tied in the bank to contact us through the office, and then we are able to guide them on how we can facilitate that process. The other product is a SASSA loan. This also it's a product available to the member who are processing salary through FOSA with a deposit multiplier of 5. The interest rate to this product is pegged at 1.16% per month, reducing balance. The repayment period is 24 months. The security tied to this is the member deposit. And also the qualification is 50% of the lowest last 2 months net salary to a maximum of 200,000. And as I have explained, your lowest 2 months, if you the last month, the lowest 2 months you have received 40 and 50, we are going to consider the lowest, which is 40. Then we subject it to 50% of 40, which is 20. But even if your net salary is very high, we will give you to a maximum of 200,000. The other product is Almasi loan. This is a product which we have been issuing it under BOSA over years. However, it was not performing under BOSA, and therefore we re-engineered the products and transferred it to FOSA with a deposit multiplier of 5, interest rate of 1.18% per month. The repayment period is 12 months. The security required is the deposit, and also the qualification is still 50% of the lowest last 2 months of your net salary to a maximum of 200,000. So I'm very happy about this product. We engineered it last year, and it has picked the performance very well. and therefore meaning that members who are processing salary through FOSA, they have quite a bag to enjoy in terms of the benefit, and they are really truly proving that to us. On the other product is the Riziki loan. This one we don't have any deposit multiplier. The interest, we normally charge a processing fee of 10%. The repayment period is 7 months because we normally open it in the month of July, and I think this year and last year we opened it in the month of June. And the member are expected to pay at the end of the year when we are paying the interest on their deposit. The qualification is 50% of the member's return from the previous year. If last year you took interest on your deposit of 100,000, it means the next year you can qualify Riziki loan of 50% of 100, which is 50,000. And then it is expected to be paid when we pay the next interest on your deposit. The other product under FOSA is the Empower with a deposit multiplier of 5. It is tied into 3. That is for 1 month with the interest rate of 7.5%. The member can choose to take the 2 months with the interest rate of 8.5% or 3 months at the interest rate of 10%. This product is available. It's a FOSA product, however, it's available to all the members. The security is on the member deposit, and the maximum loan which you can get is 150,000. The repayment is by self-initiative. It's like, what do we call this? Mshwari. You are expected to pay through your self-initiative. And therefore, if you don't pay, at the end of, when the loan is due, we will recover it from the member deposit. However, when we recover from the deposit, it does not end there. We expect you to do the reinstatement of the deposit because the plan of the product is not to be paid through your deposit, but through your self-initiative. And to make sure that we don't compromise on the society's deposit, we advise our member to reinstate so that it can open up the room for you to take up the product next time and also allow you to access other products. The other product is the asset finance loan product. This is our new baby. We launched it last year, May, through the chairman and also the NVC. They have mentioned about this product. We have seen kick very well for the last bit of this year. I think last year we had only 3 members who were able to patronize the product after we did the launch. But through our continuous sensitization and our partnership with a strategic partner like World Navy, and also we have Isuzu, we have seen the product pick very well. And the members are embracing it. And I think through World Navy, we have already issued 2 products. A Prado to our member. We launched it to a member at our office a month ago. And also there is another one for another member which is at your office, which has already been imported at your office. And we are expecting to finalize on the charging of the logbook to Shulu Sacco so that the vehicle can be released to our member. So it is a testimony that this partnership of World Navy has really worked for us. And we urge our member to patronize. The partnership also, it's coming with quite a number of benefits, whereby they are servicing the motor vehicle for the member before they give. It also comes with the full tank fuel, and they also do the clearing and everything for the member. You are expected to pick your vehicle from Mushuru or from the World Navy office at Greenhouse when it is fully serviced with the full tank. Therefore, we are urging our member to take advantage of this partnership and enjoy the benefits which are coming with them. So on the asset finance product, the deposit multiplier is 5 times. The interest rate is 1.17% per month on a reducing balance. We have a product which is 96 months, that is the land. This is an asset which we have not received any patronization from the members, and we are urging our member to take advantage of it and patronize. Through UIC, we normally, UIC, it is the Ushuru investment vehicle for Ushuru Sacco, and if you acquire a land through asset finance loan product, Through the UIC, we finance 100%. And if you do it through other sellers or through other sellers, we do at 95%. The repayment period for the land asset is 96 months. The repayment period for the motor vehicle is 60 months. And also other assets, like you want to buy a machinery, we do at 48 months. The security is required for this loan, and actually the asset, the logbook, the title deed is what we are going to use as the security to that loan facility. All the auxiliary costs are borne by the member, that is the valuation cost, the charging cost, and also the car tracking cost for the vehicle will be borne by the member. And then you use the society panel of service provider, that is we have the panel of the valuers, also the insurers, and also the panel of the car trackers, as well as the panel of the lawyers, who we normally give to the member so that the member can select from one of them and let us know, and then we'll give the instruction to the service provider to proceed. The other, I think, more features on the asset finance, they are on our product catalog, and therefore I urge our member to get through the catalog, and in case of any clarification, they can always get to us for clarification. On the other product is the Biashara loan product. This one will be pegged under the Biashara savings account, which I have mentioned in FOSA, that this is a product we are trying to model for the business. And therefore, once it is ready, we are going to roll it out to the member, or now we are going to manage the same. Yeah, under the asset finance product, we normally finance the vehicle under different models. We have the Toyota, Lexus, Fuso, Isuzu. We finance at 95%. We have the Honda, Mazda tractor. We normally finance at 90%. We have the category of Nissan, Suzuki, Subaru, Mitsubishi. We normally do at 85%. BMW, Mercedes, Audi, and Volkswagen, we normally do at 80%. The Land Rover, Range Rover, Ford, Peugeot, Hyundai, KIA, Renault, Chevrolet, we normally finance at 70%. And also we have the category of the Tata, Mantrac, Volvo, and Jaguar, which we normally finance at 60%. You can get to our catalog and you'll get the schedule of the modeling and how we normally do the financing. How does the asset finance loan process flow? I think this is a thorny area whereby most of our members have not still comprehended how we normally carry or do the process of the asset finance. And we have tied it into 4, that is the loan pre-qualification stage, whereby the member is supposed to share that request with us, whereby we check the member eligibility, we do the assessment, and the initial application review. And the member is expected to share the loan application, the national ID, KLI PIN, the sales agreement. If you are buying a motor vehicle, you bring us the sales agreement, the pay slip, and also the bank statement for the standing order members, and also the copy of the security. If it is the logbook or the title deed, you give us the copy. Then from there, we will request for the asset valuation. We will give you the panel of our valuers for the land and also for the motor vehicle. Once we get the valuation report, we are able to assess how much you can qualify according to your payslip qualification and also according to the value of that asset. And therefore, we are going to advise you to bring us the original. After we get the original, we do now the pre-approval, whereby we check the due diligence and the verification of the asset and the security. Once we do this, we also do the letter of offer to the member. We expect you to sign that letter of offer and return. Once you return the letter of offer, we do the letter of undertaking to the seller or to the vendor. And this letter of undertaking is what will allow the vendor to release the original title deed or the original logbook so that we can do the security charging to Ushuru Sacco. Without the letter of undertaking, most of the vendor will not agree to release the logbook or the original title deed, and on our end, we cannot be able to proceed without first taking the interest of Ushuru Sacco in mind. Once that has been done, and the security charge has been completed, and we confirm that we have the original logbook that has been charged to Ushuru Sacco, we now do the post-transfer search, and we release, we put the logbook or the title deed under our custody, ensure the motor vehicle has the insurance cover, that is the comprehensive, and also we ensure the motor vehicle has been put into the car tracking, and we have the car tracking certificate, and after that now we will be satisfied that the Ushuru Sacco interest on this collateral has been certified, and therefore we are going to disburse the money into the member SASSA account, and later, and at the same time we transfer directly to the vendor. Remember, on this financing arrangement, where we are not financing 100%, according to the model of the vehicle, or if it is the land, the member is expected to pay the remaining percent. If we are financing 95%, the loan will cover the 95%. The member is expected to pay to the vendor 5%. And that one must be completed before we do the loan approval. Yes, that's all about our product offering. And thank you very much for listening to me. And I'll take it back to the session moderator. Thank you.